Little woody woodpeckers, right? They have those in with mohawk.
Alright, so we got the babies in their little outdoor cage here, and it's definitely a good way to get them used to the big girls and get the big girls used to them, because they'll hang around over by the cage and kind of look at them, but with no contact. Let's have a little snack break. Come here. You like to sit with Daddy? What's up, everyone? Rich at RIVERA'S Urban Homestead. Today we're going to be talking about chicks and how I raise them up and then introduce them into the flock with the big girls. Now, it is a process that I do, and it's always worked out well for me. By the time the chicks are big enough to be with the big girls, they're already introduced and they're kind of acclimated to each other, and let me show you how I do it. As you know, they start out in this aquarium with a heat light, their water, their food, and they're just all chilling. So this is their indoor area that I keep them in for probably about the first month or so. But also they go outside to their outdoor cage when we're home. So let's put them out there now. Easy way to transport them. There we go. As you can see, it's Sunday, March 29th. It's almost 80 degrees and it's only 10:30 in the morning. So, the chickens are just fine. What's up here? Hello, little woodpecker. What are you doing up there? Don't tear down my tree. Anyway, so what I was saying is it's nice out. They're going to get some nice fresh air. They'll stay out here all day. When the sun starts beating directly on them, I put a little sunshade over the top so they have shade. But that's where they stay. And I've been letting out the big girls in the yard as well. So the big girls have been coming over here, kind of getting used to them, checking them out, just getting acclimated to them. So after they're done in my aquarium and in this cage, once they get more feathers and a little bit bigger, we'll put them out into their interior cage in the run. Let me show you that. Hi, babies. I don't have no stickers on my shoes. I'm always checking my shoes for things to eat. So anyway, inside the chicken run, I have this cage here. Right now, we took the front off of it and I was using it for water and food, and I elevated the roof. So what I'll do is I'll take off that piece of wood so the roof is completely flat. I'll put another front of hardware cloth on it. It's already wrapped all the way around with hardware cloth, and there's a floor in there. So they'll be totally safe in that bigger cage once they get a little bit bigger, and we'll keep them in there for, I don't know, probably another maybe a month or two. Once they outgrow it, we'll let them out. But as they're in there, these girls will stay locked inside this inner cage for a while just to get used to each other. And then little by little, I'll start opening that top and let the babies fly out and come out into this inner run. So they'll be in here for quite a while until they get big enough. And then after about probably, I don't know, 5 months or so, they're going to be able to come out into the whole area. And by that time, they'll be so used to these girls, and these girls will be used to them. There won't be too much fighting. Just the normal pecking order will get established, but no one will get hurt. You having fun up there? You silly dog.
Silly dog.
Hi, chickens. So yeah, I'll let them out for the day. They'll go around the cage, look at the babies.
Look at my feet.
Everyone will just work it out.
Look at my feet.
What?
I just parted them out.
You're weird. Hello, little wolf boy. Put your hood on. Wow. Aren't you hot in that thing? It's like 80 degrees out.
It's 84.
Look at those pretty feathers starting to form. They're all getting their flight feathers already. And their little tail feathers. They're looking really good. All of them look really healthy. See what I mean? The big chickens go over by the cage and kind of check them out and walk around by them. Everyone's getting used to each other. Alright guys, so that's a real quick overview of the 4 different little pens, almost 5 different pens I have for the chickens as they get older. And they progress into the bigger pen with the big girls. It's a nice, easy transition. It takes some time, but it's no stress on any of the animals at all. They all just start learning to deal with each other before they can interact. I don't want the big girls pecking the little ones and hurting them, so we just do it separated but together. So if that makes sense. What do you got? Anything? You want to go show them your pool?
Yeah.
Tyler got a pool this weekend, being as we can't go to the beach or nothing, everything's closed, we went and got a pool, so let's go take a quick peek.
10 feet long.
We set up a little craft table in the living room, doing a puzzle.
Guys.
That's what it's supposed to look like, a bunch of frogs. Got a bunch of paint.
Guys, this has 500 pieces, so it will take a while, but we got the letters almost.
Yeah, we got the whole outside done.
But
Alright, let's go by the pool.
There's still 100.
Alright.
Couple leaves.
I set it up on a little uneven area, so we had to put a piece of board there in order to keep this from sagging down from the stress of the water. But there you go. 10 foot long by what, 5 foot wide, I think. It's a nice little pool for him to play in. So that's what we were doing all day yesterday. We were sitting in the sun and playing in the pool.
Guys, so you see the wood didn't really work.
Speak a little louder.
Bend it down. The wood didn't really work because now it's more bended down.
Yeah, but it worked a little. I mean, it's keeping it from sagging all the way down.
But almost the water.
We'll try and air it up a little more. I think maybe that'll help.
Like today.
Yeah, but then we're gonna take it down today, though.
Is it on?
We're gonna just let all this water just dump out into the yard because we haven't had rain here in weeks. So it is definitely needing some water. So it'll like it. While we're out here, everything's going good. The carrots did not come up either packet. I have no clue what the heck is going on. But we got no carrot seeds coming up. I have no clue why. Tomatoes are doing good. They're blowing up. We're picking little red ones off every day and eating them. Very yummy. And tons. Look at how many tomatoes there are. Tons of tomatoes. Tons of tomatoes on this one. This one's just loaded up. Loaded up. Look at these. These are nice ones down here. Nice. The baby tomato plants are looking amazing. Don't know what happened with this one. I found it off to the side broke. So I don't know if something grabbed it or not quite sure. Bees sure do love my wildflowers around the garden. Whoop, there you go. I'm going to harvest these radishes today. They're probably ready to go. Look at this one. That's a big guy. Look at that. That's pretty. What a beautiful white radish. We're going to get those harvested up today. Very nice. I may plant some cucumbers over here. Try to anyway. This is that one piece that fell off of the other plant that I just stuck in the ground and started watering. It's getting flowers and even a couple little tomatoes. Strawberries are doing good. They're not dead, so that's a good thing. Not getting really any strawberries yet, but they're looking pretty good. Still feeding this to the chickens. Still feeding that to the chickens. That's it, guys. Now let's show you the tree work that I got done. This is awesome. The guys came out, they climbed the trees, and they did a lot of good tree work for me. This tree here had a massive area right here, all low and hanging. That's all gone. Over my neighbor's yard, all of this was trees in here. This all got taken out. They climbed it all, cleaned up this tree really good, got out all the dead branches that were just hanging, which there was a lot of them. So I finally got tree work done there. And even over here, they opened up all the bottom for me, all the lower stuff. Cleaned it all out, and again, cleaned all the dead branches. Really good job they did. So my tree work is done. That's one thing I've been wanting to get done, so I'm glad it's over. And yes, we still have a ton of kale and a ton of greens. Golly, these leaves are massive again. Time to make some more greens. Way up there. That's a big tree I got. Alright, so before, a lot of stuff hanging down.
He's got it, okay?
Whoa. These guys are strong.
What is hard to hold?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
Alright, look at this harvest here. A lot of radishes. So that's a wrap, guys. We got tree work done. We got the chicks out here getting some fresh air, getting used to the big girls. You saw the different areas, and we'll do videos when I move them out to the bigger cage. We'll see that as we do it. Right now I'm going to sit down, relax, have my coffee, and then probably go out front and let Tyler go swimming for a while. So I hope everyone is being safe and dealing with this pandemic as much as possible. We'll all get through it soon enough, hopefully. So everyone just take care, stay healthy, and get your garden on.